Hey everyone, it's Oldhead Hooper back with another video for you. I got one that I think you all are really going to like, and this one could turn into a series. So basically, my idea was to take the top 40 players in 2K and meld them together. And this is based on the all-time great list. And granted, there's a number of Michael Jordans, a number of LeBrons, and so on and so on. So I just took the best of each one, and I went 1-2. And so today we're doing LeBron Jordan. And I took all their tendencies, all their attributes, even the badges. And I took the best of each one and combined it into what should be the best player of all time. I don't know how it couldn't be, but we'll find out according to 2K. And I thought I would do 19 more. So, we could have an Hakeem Curry. We could have Hakeem Olajuwon being the best three-point shooter in the history of basketball. I don't know, but I know that's one of the pairings that comes in order. So let me know in the comment section what you think, if you want to see more of these. And definitely, like the video, subscribe, do all that stuff. So what I've done is I just picked the Sixers and I loaded the draft class. And LeBron Jordan is in the draft class. So, we'll start the sim right now as I'm talking. We don't care about this season. We're waiting to see who gets the chance to draft LeBron Jordan. And then we'll go to that team. I'm not going to be doing a lot of GMing. I might set up the system, make sure that, LeBron Jordan has everything that he needs to succeed. And, we'll go from there. But let me sim through this season and then I'll come back to you. All right. So we finished the first season. Luka won MVP and he also won the championship and finals MVP. So, that's a pretty good year. I don't know how you could have any better year than that. The guy averaged 33 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. So better points per game probably than a Russell Westbrook, but not in that triple double, year-long type category. So, but that's not what we're here for, right? We're here for the offseason because it's the biggest offseason in the history of the NBA. So let's go right to it and see the draft lottery. This is going to be make or break. This is going to make some team for the next however many years, potentially. So the Knicks, Spurs, and Wizards all have the best chance. And it's the Pacers who jump up. The Knicks fall all the way to 5th. The Spurs fall to 6th. And the Wizards fall to 7th. Okay. And the Thunder are going to go back to back 2 and 3. But it's the Pacers. Will they select LeBron Jordan? And if anybody's wondering, the reason why I named him LeBron Jordan is because in the picture part, LeBron is first for some reason. If you go to the list part, Michael Jordan is first, but I'm using the picture part to determine the name order. And I also made him a small forward. So drum roll. Yeah, no doubt, right? LeBron Jordan, 6'8", 250 out of St. Vincent, St. Mary's High School. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so we don't care about the rest of it. I got to switch to the Pacers because, that's who we're going to be following. All right, so switching to the Pacers. Oh, no. I got to take the 76ers off. And now we're the Pacers, who have LeBron Jordan, who is a 99. He's got, A's across the board, B- 3-point shooting. But, he's good. He's good. There's no doubt about it. Let's just check out his attributes. He got the best of either himself or Michael Jordan. It just so happens the version of either one of them that was the highest only had a 78.3. But it's going to be hard to stop, 88 ball handle, 88 speed with ball, the dunking of Michael Jordan, the offensive consistency, the perimeter defense of Michael Jordan. You've got probably the rebounding of LeBron and some of his finishing, a lot of Michael Jordan's finishing, to be honest with you. Perimeter defense, and then, kind of inside defense, stuff like that from LeBron. LeBron had quite a bit, but, Jordan did as well. So it's just an amalgamation of both of them. If you don't know what that word means, please look it up. I'm excited. I am excited. Yeah, we know the Pacers were eliminated because the Mavs already won it. Okay, so let's sim the first game. I've got injuries off. I've kind of got my normal stuff. We can't have LeBron Jordan getting injured. 33, 9, and 10 in his very first game. 12 for 23, 4 for 7 from 3. Neither one of those guys shot that well as a rookie. Now, they're not rookies, but they are for this simulation. But neither one of them were rookies in their all-time great form. So I just want to see real quick. Okay, so Tyrese Halliburton at the point, Buddy Hield. So you got spacing there. You've got LeBron Jordan, O'Shea Brissett, and Miles Turner, who can shoot it. Benedict Mathurin coming off the bench. So Chris Duarte. This is a good team, actually. It's a good team when you have a 99 LeBron Jordan. So we'll just sim through, a couple games. We are going to see some gameplay because I do want to see that. I don't know if I'll try to take control because, as an old head, I could look pretty bad, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Wow. Okay, so only 21 points, but 12 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals. I mean, LeBron Jordan is going to be a stat sheet stuffer. I mean, there's just no way around it. So I'm going to sim, and then I'll come back to you. We'll kind of see, where he's at from kind of the first half of the year standpoint. So I'll be back in a little bit. All right, so we made it to February 15th. Look what LeBron Jordan has done to the Indiana Pacers. First in power rank, first in the conference. We've got to check out some stats. My assumption is they're going to be out of this world. But, yeah, 30 points a game, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and a little over a block. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, by the way, LeBron Jordan has 70 total badges. So, what I did is that there was a lot of overlap, obviously, in the badges. I just took whoever had the highest one. Jordan had a ton of Hall of Fame badges, that dealt with like steal and perimeter defense and finishing. And of course, LeBron had, his skill set, and he had some higher badges. So, yeah. 70 total badges, and they're really good. A lot of them are Hall of Fame. So what I thought is let's sim out this season because I'm really interested to see what they do in the playoffs. It looks like they're trending in the right direction. Hopefully they'll get the number 1 seed. Can LeBron Jordan take the Pacers, who quite frankly haven't been in the playoffs for a while now, not only to the playoffs, but to win a championship? And I think it will be interesting to see, how many championships he can actually win, because I don't know. I don't know what the limit is on this guy. I mean, by all accounts, he's the best to ever play in the NBA because, let's face it, most people are debating between these two guys anyway as the GOAT. I'm not going to get into that conversation. I'm not one of these old heads who say, oh, it's obviously Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan has the edge. I'll say that. But, I'm not the type of guy who says, oh, Jordan wouldn't, or LeBron wouldn't make it back in that time period. LeBron would be amazing. He would still be LeBron. Now, I won't say that about every person in the league. So LeBron wins most valuable player. Oh, man, almost averaging a triple-double, 30 points a game. He also wins Rookie of the Year. He wins Defensive Player of the Year. And our coach wins Coach of the Year. So we went 60-22. LeBron is on first team. I almost hate to say LeBron. LeBron Jordan. First team, I would have to say first team defensive. Yep. So, all right. Let's see what's going on out east. We'll simulate the play-in. The New York Knicks, I don't think they can hang. They took a game, though. Okay, so next Indiana goes up against LaMelo in Charlotte. Not too worried about Charlotte. They take a game as well. Now we got Boston. And Boston's a tough team. We just saw that last year. Malcolm Brogdon, and I'm using the most updated roster, so some of these changes we'll see in 23, but Malcolm Brogdon, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Grant Williams, and Robert Williams. It's a good team. But Tatum versus Jordan. Tatum's up to a 95. So what's he going to do, though, against LeBron Jordan? Because he's going to be guarded by this all-world defensive player. And so we might have to see a little bit. Let's see how it shakes out. I'll go game by game just so, we can jump. Oh, Boston takes the first game. Okay. That's how you want to roll. Indiana comes back. If it goes to 7, we'll simulate. We'll simcast. Boston takes game 3. So this is actually very, very tight. Now, Boston's roster overall is better than the Pacers. Maybe not by much, but it's better than the Pacers. But LeBron Jordan's so dominant, right? He's got to carry him through. Okay. Up 3-2. If it goes 3-3, we're definitely simcasting. But no. Okay. So they get to the finals. I almost simulated the whole playoffs. To play the Rockets. Wow. Okay. If you would have given me any team and said, here's $1 million, bet on this team to end up in the finals, the Rockets would have been one of my last choices. I get it. They drafted Jabari Smith Jr. He's going to be a stud. Jalen's a stud, no doubt. But look at the rest of this team. And I'm not bagging on him, but Kevin Porter Jr., TJ Warren, Usman Garuba is your center at 79. So obviously I'm less worried about this team than I was the Pacers. So, but we'll see. Okay, they take game 1. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The Rockets are gonna push the LeBron Jordan led Pacers. Oh, now they're up 2-1, 2-2. Come on, LeBron Jordan, what are you doing? Let's get this done. Okay, all right. I'm shocked, to be honest with you, that it's going down the way it's going, because that team on paper has no business being even close. And they're winning. I'd actually like to see a close game. No, it's not going to be. Okay, so maybe in one of the other years we'll get to see LeBron Jordan play a little bit. But, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. So basically, very close to averaging a triple-double, finals MVP. So look at the year. Rookie of the Year, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and finals MVPs. All right, so season wrapped up. LeBron wins another MVP. LeBron Jordan. It's hard for me to say that, both names every time. You know, 54% from the field, 85 from the free throw line. He only shot 39% from three, which is actually not bad. We looked at his rating. He doesn't have a great 3-point rating because neither one of those guys were, you know, shoot the lights out type individuals. They take a step back. They're second in the Eastern Conference this year, but is it going to matter? LeBron is on first team All NBA, first team defensive. Miles Turner went to the San Antonio Spurs. Are you telling me we couldn't pay Miles Turner $20 million a year? I don't know. He is 29 years old. Is he going to start regressing? But I'm sure that had something to do with going down to the 2 seed. And I have a feeling, with Detroit sitting there at the 1 seed, that young core seems to, I got to move myself. They seem to be, really good in simulations, obviously, as you go down the road, because they got a lot of people who are getting better and better. Now, Boston's a 7 seed, so they've regressed, but they take game 1, so maybe they haven't. We fight back to even it. We take it 2-1, 2-2. Okay. Let's play around here. We got to play them at home. They jumped out to a big lead. Are we going to close the gap? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yep. Okay, we're going to jump into this game. Yeah, we're jumping into this game. I don't want to play as LeBron Jordan. I mean, I do, but I don't. Right now, I just want to see, what he does. Oh, we got to change this camera angle. I can't live with that. All right, so Tatum's got the ball. He's being guarded by LeBron James, and Tatum scores. All right. That was actually good D. He had a hand up in his face and everything. So as you would expect, LeBron Jordan is the primary ball handler. He's just bully ball. Look at the bully ball. No match. Tatum's no match right there. And Tatum's one of the best young players. He is amazing. I really like him. But what's he gonna? He's got to get a screen. Okay. It looks like Jackson fouled him. He makes the first one. Again, we won't be going into a lot of games because these videos get super long. But how can you not want to see what LeBron Jordan can do? Can you set the guy a screen? There you go. Okay, terrible. Oh, that was a dunk. Why does he not go to the rim and dunk that? But it worked out. So Michael Jordan has a really good mid range, by the way, in his best form on this game. Oh, doubled. That was a good double by, I think it was Isaiah Jackson. Not a great shot. Not a great shot. Especially since I think the shot IQ is like a 98. But they're up by 4. They really need one stop. That was a good pick right there. They really just need one stop. That's a bad shot when you've got LeBron Jordan at 6'8", 250 with, a big old mitt right in your face. That's tough. Okay. What are we doing? We're giving it. Oh, that was nice. And LeBron Jordan hits the 3, and then I guess LeBron gets his little dance in. It would have been funny though if he'd have come back the court and just did like this. That would have cracked me up. All right, this game's over. This game's over. That was cool though. You like to see these guys and kind of see, what do they look like on the court? Again, it looked to me right there that um, did we not just okay? I might have messed that up. I think I quit instead of simming out through the rest of the game. That's my bad. But they got eliminated. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to take the whole blame for that, but I will take the blame for them not winning that game because that game was in the bag. LaMelo wins championship and Finals MVP. All right, so let's see. They don't win a second championship back to back. We do need to keep an eye. So, real LeBron retires at the age of 40. He's got 64 badges. That's pretty impressive. And a lot of their badges did overlap. I think if we go on and do some people that are a little more diverse, like a point guard and a center or something like that, I think you're going to see some people with a ton of badges because there's going to be so many differences. And I actually think some of those individuals could be better than LeBron Jordan. Um, dare I say it? Because I still really want to see Olajuwon with a 96, 98 three ball and all of his other stuff. He would be like Carl Anthony Towns on steroids. All right, so LeBron Jordan's still a 99. Halliburton and Matherin. I mean, this is going to be a big three for years to come. Now, we don't know if the Pacers are going to keep LeBron Jordan. They'd be out of their minds if they don't for whatever reason. I think where they're struggling right now is they need a center. They need to bring in a center, go, dip into your bag a little bit, go into free agency and get you a center. Yeah, we know that they were eliminated. Why does it keep doing that? All right, let's look at the team now. No, they didn't. Small market Pacers. Um, you've got the best player in the league. You've got two really, really good up and coming players. Isaiah Jackson is good, and you're going to roll with Lester Battle at a 75. I don't get it. Get you an 82 or 83. Dip in a little bit into the Scrooge McDuck purse and go get you a center. But they don't do it. So again, we'll check in. I'm just going to send them all the way because this is about titles and it's about the playoffs and awards. It really is at this point. All right, I'll check back in with you. All right, we're back. LeBron Jordan wins MVP again. It's going to take somebody to really supplant him, I think. So for some reason, my controller wasn't working. Oh, Chet Holmgren won Defensive Player of the Year, and he did that a bunch in our last couple of videos too. So that may be how it rolls. But look, Tyrese Halliburton and LeBron Jordan on first team NBA. That is amazing. Shout out to Tyrese because that's he's a great young player. That it passed the LeBron first team all defensive. Miles Turner's still there. Okay, let's see what we got. Hopefully, we're the 6th seed. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna move myself over again. That I'm not really sure. I wasn't really watching. I got up, got some water, so I'm not really sure what happened there. But let's just before we do that, let's check season stats. So LeBron at 27, 9 and 9. I mean, that's great. Halliburton at almost 27 and 9 assists. That's amazing. They really have this big three. But after that, it's thin. It's thin. I think that's the front court is what is hurting them, I'm sure. And they're going up against the defending champions. They take the first game 1-1, 2-1 Charlotte. Okay. All right. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's shorten the bench and see if we can win this. I know I said I wasn't going to do much, but I really don't want to go out like that. Okay, that helped. That helped. Let's simcast this game 7. But we're playing at the Hornets and they jump out to a bit. Oh no. Okay, we're coming roaring back. It's close. It's close. Nope, they're up. Come on, you got to fight, Pacers. You got to fight back. Oh yeah, it's close. It's close. Okay. We're going to jump in. We are going to jump in. If need be, I might take control. But will we need it? Why does it keep changing my camera? It's set on 2K. All right. It's tied. Hornets got the ball. They're setting a screen for LaMelo. Is that Mark Williams? The Dookie? All right. So Halliburton is good enough now where he's bringing the ball up, but he's getting it to LeBron Jordan. Okay, please pass that. Do not shoot that right in his face. There it is. You can't stop that. You can't even hope to contain that. He just shrugs it off. Just shrugs it off his shoulder. Hand in his face. Mellow with a hand in his face. Wow. He's a player. He is a player. So they're up 3. You got to get it. Give it to him. Oh, you really should have passed that. And he traveled. Okay. All right, LeBron Jordan. You had a guy wide open under the basket, and you don't give it to him. With, that was the thing I didn't mention. Jordan could pass the ball. He didn't pass the ball a lot, but LeBron James has all the passing stats. And for him to not make that with the IQ and the passing ability, that's kind of shocking. That's good D. That's good D. Don't let him in. Oh, block. Okay. Let's get out in transition. I don't like that. But it worked. Okay. He must have that. He's got that bailout badge. Rock. Are you just gonna leave him wide open? And that's LeBron Jordan. I get it. You want to help D, but you're gonna leave a guy in the corner wide open. Come on. With like a 98 probably help defensive IQ. All right, it's win or go home here, boys. Stop messing around. Get it to him. Look at he's posting up way out there. Oh man, Chris Duarte was wide open. It's good ball movement, but 7 seconds. You got to do something. And I really don't want the hand. There it is. There it is. Oh no. Okay, we're not passing the ball very well, but that's going to work out. No. Okay. I think this game is over. Now I could do what I did last time and jack it up. Oh no. Okay. There's only 2.8. But the Pacers got a chance. I could do what I did last time and jack it up and just exit, but I'm not going to do that. He's just going to heave. Does anybody find that distressing? Why does it not let me just quit and sim? for some reason. That they just heave these half court shots instead of, at least trying to advance. I mean, there was like 3 seconds left. You can do something in 3 seconds. You don't have to just turn around and heave the ball up from 3/4 court. What are you going to do? All right, we've been eliminated. So let's see who wins the championship. And we got to speed this video up. So we're just going to start showing highlights because I really would like to go all the way to the end of his career just to see. But, 1 out of 3, it's still better than what Michael or LeBron did. Now, LeBron made it to the finals, but, neither of them won 1 out of 3 in their first 3 years. So let's see who retired. Myself back over. James Harden. He's in the Hall of Fame, right? Yeah. Yeah. He makes the Hall of Fame. Okay. So let's see what they do. We'll check out player progression, but I've already gone by it. We'll see what it is when we check out the roster. I think that they've got to get a better center. Now, I think it was that center who was shooting threes from the top, but you can't be rolling with a 75 center when you've got a team that is good enough to win the championship. You got to spend a little bit of money. All right, so Halliburton's a 90. Oh my gosh. Where is Mathurin? So they don't have Mathurin. They didn't go out and get a better center. Pacers, man. I don't get it. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, I'll see you at the end of the season. I'll try to figure out where Benedict Mathurin went. All right, so LeBron Jordan wins another MVP, 34 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. He's going up in points, coming down a little bit in assists. I did check, and the first scoring option was back off for some reason, so I turned that back on. Shooting 37% from 3. So, he's awesome, right? I also checked on Benedict Mathurin. He went to the Clippers on a huge deal, 30-some million a year for 4 years. So the Pacers just didn't want to shell out the money. And again, Halliburton and Jordan on first team All NBA. Ooh, Chet Holmgren is also on the Clippers. Okay. They might be really good. Shaden Sharp is on the Milwaukee Bucks. He made third team. All right. But we're about these championships. So where are we at? We're down here and I can't see. Okay, we're the second seed. So we're looking pretty good. Going up against Orlando. Let's just kind of see what teams are like right now. Theo Maledon, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner. Oh, they got Giannis, though. The Magic have Giannis and Wendell Carter. So it wasn't looking all that great. It was looking like, pretty much the Magic team until Giannis, who is being guarded by Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah and Lester are not getting that much better. Losing Benedict Mathurin really hurts. So I still think that we can beat this team. But can we win a championship? All right, I think we can. I think we can beat them. Yeah, we sweep them. Okay. Detroit's going to be good too. They got all those young guys. Cade Cunningham is a 98. Jaden Ivey's only an 83, and I think in the last simulation we did, he was much higher. So he's not getting better, as quickly in this one. So I think we got this team. Oh, no. Slow down. Man, this team's unwillingness to spend money is not making me happy. And it can't be making LeBron happy. And don't forget, he's probably coming up on his free agency. So he might be a restricted free agent, but I don't know. Okay, so they tie it up 3-3. So we go to a game 7, and we're at home. So we got to take this, right? They jump out to the lead. Oh, they're running away with it? Are we trying to make a No, we're not. The Pacers are not going to do it again. Oh, no, they're trying. Oh, I tried to stop it, but they lose by 1 point. I tried to stop it, but I wasn't quick enough. So, it's disappointing. 1 championship in 4 years for what should be the greatest player in the history of the NBA. But again, I'm not really seeing the stats that I thought I would see. I can tell you that right now. All right, so finished up the season. For the first time, LeBron Jordan does not win MVP. Chet wins it. Shea is a 6-man now. And Chet also wins the Defensive Player of the Year. So you can see up there, the Pacers did not make the playoffs. And I want to show you their roster. So they somehow let Chris Duarte go. They got worse with Gary Harris. No offense to Gary, but he's a 73. At least Chris was an 80. They got rid of Isaiah Jackson, let him go. And so they're rocking with a 79 power forward and center. Yeah, I don't get it. And I probably should have changed the minutes back. That was probably on me. But I do think, as we sim through here, I think the Pacers got a lot of money to spend. Scotty Barnes and the Raptors, he wins MVP. All right, so I'm back. I actually simmed through 2 years because I didn't want any of you to see the travesty that occurred. The Pacers were one of the worst teams. They didn't make the playoffs either year. And Paolo Banchero won a championship with the Kings. And Jabari Smith Jr. won the second one. I can't remember who he's with now. But I just want you to look at this lineup, this roster. LeBron Jordan looks like he only has 1 more year left. I hope he goes somewhere else. He's making $40 million. I saw Tyrese Halliburton signed for more than 40 with somebody else. But look at this. They got a bunch of guys they've drafted. And this guy's not too bad. These guys aren't really getting any better. They brought in people like Matisse Thybulle, who's 33 at a 73 overall. Javonte Smart. Jordan Poole. Okay, if they'd had some of these guys 5 years ago, maybe. They brought in Marcus Smart, who's 36 years old at a 72 overall. This is just horrible GMing. The GM should be fired. You have the best person to ever play the game, and you're just wasting him. I don't know. I'm going to sim through this other season and hope that LeBron, goes somewhere else. He's still playing really great. He's averaging for his career 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. I think his assists are down because he's got nobody else on the team who can get a bucket but him. And he's probably getting double, triple teamed because the rest of his roster is so bad. So let's go through another year. If they make the playoffs, I'll stop. If not, I want to see if LeBron goes somewhere else. All right, we made it through another season. Pacers were terrible. Lonzo Ball won MVP, which is kind of surprising. Shaedon Sharpe won Finals MVP for the Bucks. So, if you look at it, Chet hasn't won one, but this draft class is really good. The one we just had in this 2K simulation, Paolo, Jabari, and Shaden have all won a championship and a finals MVP. But the exciting news is that LeBron is gone. So I haven't seen where he went yet. I just want to show you this Pacers roster. It is horrible. What are they doing with all their money? So this team is not great, but it's better than the Pacers. You know, they've got an 84 overall at shooting guard. RJ Barrett is still, he's only 31. He's an 85. They got an 82 center and Zeke Naji as an 80. So at least they're all 80s and above. And LeBron is 29. He signed a 4-year deal. So at least we got something to look forward to. All right, I'm back. I simmed through the entirety of LeBron Jordan's time with the Chicago Bulls because nothing happened. They never made the playoffs. They never signed anybody. They just kept getting progressively worse. But the good news is he signed with the Warriors. He's back with Tyrese Halliburton. All right, we're back, and LeBron Jordan is back. Wins another MVP. 32 points, 7 assists, 11 rebounds, 2.5 steals, a block. Can LeBron Jordan, the best player who ever lived, get him through it? Not in the first one. Not in the second one. No. They win one, and they get eliminated. Wow. They made it further, and at least he won another MVP. This Garibaldi dude, he's the real deal. Whoever he is, from Italy, I think is where he was from. All right. I'll sim through this. We'll see what the team looks like on the other side. All right, we finished up another season. LeBron wins another MVP. They're not as good as they were last year. They're a 4 seed, and I don't know. They pretty much brought back the same team, and they're not great. I'm just going to simulate it and see how it goes, and they get eliminated. So I will see you next year. All right, we've got some movement. I had to sim a bunch of years again. LeBron is 38 years old, LeBron Jordan. He did have 1 year. They went in as like a 5 seed and came within 1 game of winning the championship. But I just simmed it because I thought they had no shot. And he almost won it. But he's moved on to the Raptors. Tyrese Halliburton retired. He did make the Hall of Fame. So did Evan Mobley. He's got a better team, but we've said that before. He's still a 99. I don't know if the guy will ever retire. So, you know, I'm just going to sim it out. All right, LeBron Jordan gets another MVP. So he's stacking that up on his resume. The 5th in the power rank are the Raptors, 2nd in the conference. He went 26, 11, and 8 at 38 years old. Still killing it. We really need LeBron to win another championship, but they don't. They get eliminated. All right. I'll check back with you. And LeBron Jordan is on the move again. He goes to the Clippers at 39 years old. He's finally regressing. He's a 97 overall. He's got a running mate in Anthony Edwards, who is 40 years old and still an 87. Anthony Edwards plays till he's 40 years old. All right, we finished up another season. LeBron's on the best team in the league and did not win MVP. Let's go ahead and see if he can win a championship. He's got 1 championship that he won the very first year? It's been so long now. I've been sitting here for like 3 hours. I don't even remember. I just know he's got 1 championship. All right, they get out of the first round. And we win game 1. I really want to win a championship. We're up 3-1. Okay, we're in the finals against the Magic. Yeah, they're pretty good all around, all around. But still, in the finals, it's tough to beat LeBron Jordan. It just is. He goes up 1-0. Oh, now I'm getting excited. Oh, that's it. Is he going to get the MVP? Yes, he is. He only averaged 18, 8, and 8. So, his points are going down, but he wins another MVP. I'm sorry, another championship and another finals MVP. Wow. So, what, 20 years between championships? Is that a record? I'm assuming it is. Please retire, LeBron. No. Yes. Okay. LeBron retired. So we can finish up this video. He averaged for his career 27 points, 10 rebounds a game, and 7 assists a game. So that's a great career. I mean, that's a fantastic career, but it's not the career that I thought we would see, to be honest with you. Anthony Edwards finally retired. Anthony Edwards averaged 23 points a game. So I was, Nikola Jokic. Oh, no, that's Nikola Jovic. We're so far into the future. Why would I think Nikola Jokic is still playing? Let's see what Jabari Smith did. See, Jabari Smith Jr. averaged 25, 9, and 5. That's not that much different than LeBron Jordan. And I'm just shocked because I expected it to be such a big difference. Obviously, he's going into the Hall of Fame alongside Jabari Smith Jr. and Anthony Edwards. He did play less games than Jabari Smith Jr., but the averages are pretty comparable. How many teams? 3 teams retired his jersey. He spent the 8 years with the Pacers. Those last ones were brutal. The years with the Bulls were brutal, and they retired his jersey. I have no idea why. They did absolutely nothing in those 4 years. Now he did, but they didn't. So the last thing I want to do, and this should be interesting, is just, and I'm in the wrong spot, is just kind of see where he ends up on the NBA record list. So, okay, so this is interesting. He's number 1 in career points. He beats Jabari Smith Jr. Well, now, wait a minute. Is this LeBron? Oh, yeah, it's LeBron Jordan. So he beats LeBron James barely and just barely beats Jabari Smith Jr. So it just tells you what a career Jabari Smith Jr. had in this simulation. Better than Kevin Durant, better than Chet Holmgren, better than Kobe Bryant and Paolo. So Jabari Smith Jr. was the best out of the big 3 from this year's draft, at least in this simulation. LeBron Jordan, number 1 in field goals made. Jabari Smith Jr., by a pretty good margin, at the top of the leaderboard in all-time three-pointers made. I don't think... Wow, Stephen Curry falls all the way to 13th. I don't think we're going to see LeBron Jordan too far in there. He's got to be free throws, though, right? No, doesn't even get close to Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Where is LeBron Jordan? He's 23rd on this list. Okay. That seems pretty strange because he played a long time. He's 8th in total rebounds. No, that's LeBron James. Tyrese Halliburton ended up 5th in total assists. Now, he did play with LeBron Jordan for a long time, but LeBron Jordan was 11th and LeBron James ended up sixth. So again, okay, all time in steals, which makes sense because he had Michael Jordan's perimeter defense, and he had some of LeBron James's defense. So that he was defensive, you know, all NBA every single year. He doesn't even end up playing the most minutes. Plays way less minutes than LeBron James. So we'll wrap up the video. It didn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to. I thought taking the best from Michael Jordan and LeBron James, two guys who most people consider to be in the conversation for the greatest of all time, would produce an unbelievable, unparalleled player. And it really didn't. I mean, it produced somebody who 2K thought was very similar to Jabari Smith Jr. Now, I think, like I said earlier, we're going to see some differences. We're going to see some better players, I think, than LeBron Jordan as we go through some of these other simulations. So, I spent a long time setting this up. It took over 3 hours to record the video. Please subscribe, like it. I got a lot more stuff coming out, and I'm interested to see what some of these other combinations do, and then we can compare them. So it's Oldhead Hooper, and I'll see you in the next video.